Hey guys, I'm RNG Gamer. I play all my games randomly. Today we're back playing The Binding of Isaac again. A new patch just dropped, which apparently has some balance adjustments, which I just interpret as like they made the game more fun now. Because Repentance has been like a lot harder than the original base game was, and it's been kind of throwing me for a loop. For someone that's got a fair amount of time in Binding of Isaac, this has been kicking my butt a little bit. Anyway, I'm glad to have you back. Let's dive in. So let's see here. Let's just do a good old regular random Isaac run. Not a random run, but an Isaac run. We have our good old -5 win streak here. Hopefully we can remedy that. Let's dive in. We need to go do, let's see, who do we need? Who do we have on the post-it note left to do? We need to kill Mom, which means we need to take the alternate path. So, like I said, guys, today we're going to answer some questions. I asked you to leave me some questions in the last video. You know, asking me about things in your life, anything you want me to chime in on. And that's going to be the same for this video. So if you have any questions, guys, leave them down in the comments. And in the next video, which might be an Isaac video, it might not be an Isaac video, but I'll answer anything you ask. Within reason. I mean, I can't give you like my social security number or anything, but I can certainly give you advice, maybe ill-informed advice. Spider Bite, this is pretty good. Slow effect, makes all my unis really slow when I shoot them. This is a pill, I'm not gonna take it. They screw me over every time. So we're gonna keep pressing along here. So the patch, I know, like, I'm not sure what all it did. Great, I got hit. I'm not sure what all the patch is supposed to do. I looked at the patch notes and it was like, you know, 9 million items, but most of them were like, we've increased the damage on something and we've increased the chances on this. It looked like everything just got better. So I'm hoping it just makes the game more fun. So, you know, I was still having a good time with it before, you know, pre-patch, but man, it sure was tough. I have about, I don't know, 40 hours into Repentance and like I haven't unlocked much at all. I've unlocked all the basic characters, but only a couple of the tainted characters. We got a long way to go, guys. I hope you're in on the journey. That was the coin we sacrificed to the coin gods there. I accidentally bumped into the machine here, but let's see if we can get I don't want to blow up that tinted rock yet because I might take some damage from the boss, and I don't want to lose my soul heart prematurely because I need it on the next floor so I can get like a devil or angel deal. And I mentioned the last video, I maybe went overboard last time, like explaining how the game worked and the banal minutia to many mechanics that I don't know if you guys want that or not. So we're just I'll explain a little bit here and there and you guys can pick it up. Nailed it. You saw that. That's not something you can learn there, guys. That's instinct. Just running into the spikes like that. Oh man, I'm playing like garbage. It's been a while. I have not played this game since the last video I did with you guys. So it's been about a week since I played this. And I have to tell you guys, I've been outside like working in... I've been working in the yard. I'm all like sweaty and dirty. I'm sorry. I've got like dirt under my fingernails. I apologize. But you know, with kids and a couple jobs, you just have to find like time where you can. All right, so undefined is a bad item. Let's re-roll that. That's not good either. So speaking of that, not having time, let's dive into a watcher question that was on the last video. We have a question from, let's see here. I have it on my phone. G Graham 4742, and he says, I'm having a hard time finding a good work-life balance. Man, you, me, and everybody else, right? My job is very time-consuming and holds my attention, which takes away from my significant others and friends. Any advice or personal anecdotes? Yeah, of course. I think every adult has this issue, basically, in the world, right? I have had 2 jobs for, you know, the last at least 15 years. And for the first 5 of that, I had 3 jobs. I was working about 100 hours a week. which of course was like destroying my life. As you can imagine, there wasn't even time to sleep. And people mention this like work-life balance. And I love the concept of a balance, like it scales, you know, that like, oh, you take away a little bit here and put it over there, or the way I felt it was like, if I was just stronger, if I just had more in me, I could like lift up both sides. And I wish I could say that was true. I wish I could tell you that, yeah, you just need to like have more quality time with your significant others or your significant other and your friends. But the truth is that it's, no matter what you do, there's only 24 hours in a day. No matter how much you try and how much I wish it was the case, you can't increase that. So the real solution is you just have to prioritize what's important to you now. When I was younger, I prioritized work to get out of debt and save money so that I could kind of like take it a little easier now. Easier with my just 2 jobs, right? Just my 2 jobs. But I wanted to have a family and I wanted to have friends. And so I prioritized that when I was younger, when everybody else was busy, so that now I had a little bit more free time. And you know, there's only so much time you can devote to your significant other, and there's only so much time you can devote to your friends. And is it more important to you to let work take away from that? You're not going to have your job forever. There are always other jobs out there, but if you find like the one you want to be with, you're going to be with them forever. Or your friends, your real friends, will be around forever. All my best friends I've had for, 20 plus years, they haven't gone anywhere. Even if we don't see each other for 6 months, when we do, we pick up right where we left off. So I would charge you with asking yourself, what's more important to you? Like working hard right now and getting ahead, and like putting the significant other and the friends on the back burner. And I'm not saying that's a bad choice. That might be the right choice for you now. It was for me when I was younger. Or prioritizing that for later. You can't take the money, you make it work with you. And when you're old and retired, if you are able to retire, and I hope we all are, the person you're with, your companion, and those friends you have, they're going to be a lot more important than that money. So I wish I could say like, you need to spend more time with your friends, but I can't. It's about where you are in your life. If your job is like the most important thing to you and your career is, really important, like, you're a physician or you're trying to cure a disease like I'm doing, then you might have to prioritize work. But if you think this person you're with, your significant other, is the one and your friends really enrich your life, maybe you put your efforts there and cut back at work. And if your work doesn't understand that family and things outside of work are also important, I would say start kind of looking for another job. There's plenty of jobs out there. And if you're so important at your job now that like they really need you to put in time, other businesses out there also need that service. And I'm sure there's one that's more accommodating. So there's my answer to that. All right, let's see if we can do a good job here on Monstro. We screwed it up last time. I'm hoping I shook off the rustiness there and I'll play a little bit better. I promise I'm not so bad, guys. Or am I? Maybe I'm terrible. You guys sure haven't seen much from me yet, but maybe I can improve that. I don't even remember what was in our item room. Oh, it was undefined, and then the peeper or whatever it was. I was trying to get more charges on the D6, which is my active item up in the top left, so I can re-roll it. In case you guys didn't know, Isaac, the base character of this game, his ability is he can re-roll an item. So if you get a bad one, you get another chance to get something better. All right, Monstro. He has of all the bosses in this game, Monstro is the one I'm least concerned about taking damage to. He's pretty easy. So let's see what we get here. Jesus Juice. I think I would rather have Jesus Juice than the peeper or the plopper or whatever it's called down here. So let's go down here and we can re-roll this item. Is that acid, baby? I think this guy does something when I take a pill, and he might also make our pills like better. Like pills are pretty hit or miss. They can really mess you up in this game. So our super secret room can't be up here. I don't think so, because it can't join any other rooms. I think it's right here. Let's try. Got it. Ooh, I think we got to go hard on this one a little bit. Let's go down one more. There we go. All right, well, that gave us 6 cents. Was that a boon or anything? Did we get anything for that? Just some money. And I guess our secret room could it be here? I don't know if it could be here. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna save our one bomb. We might find a tinted rock later. And we'll just take the Jesus juice here. It's got a little bit of damage and range up, so. And we'll jump into the alternate path down on the next floor. We have Curse of the Lost, so we can't see where we're going. That's not great, but it's not the worst curse we could have. Oh, I guess Curse of the Blind, where you can't see. Great, beautiful, wonderful, fantastic. We still have our Devil Deal intact. Yeah, Curse of the Blind won't let you see what items are before you pick them up, so you just have to take them blindly. That's bad. Also, where you can't see your health it can be rather detrimental, we'll just say. I have issues with this game, guys, where enemies fly around. I have a hard time with enemies flying. I don't know what the deal is. My brain I don't have the computing power to, to determine where they're gonna be. That was a nice little juke move there. I got around him okay. Sorry, I keep wiggling my nose. That's because like I said, I was working outside, I'm sweaty. My glasses keep sliding off my nose, and my instinct is to move them up with my nose, and it kind of works, but it probably looks pretty bad on camera. That's what's going on, guys. I'm not having an illicit substance use problem or anything. I wish I could have showered and gotten all cleaned up. Could have worn the tuxedo like I did in my game room tour video for you guys. People love that. My dental hygienist mentioned to me the other day that she saw my YouTube video, my game room tour, and that she's like, "You were wearing such a funny outfit." And I was like, a tuxedo? I don't know how I feel about my dental hygienist not being able to recall what a tuxedo is. I'm sure she's watching this right now, but anyway, she's really sweet and really nice. She's a good dental hygienist. She was probably just so enthralled with me being there that she, the word tuxedo fled her mind. That's what I like to think. That's what we'll go with. All right, come on, guys. Let's get in here and get something going. Still looking for our item room. We're still looking for. Oh no. Well, there you have it. This is gonna be. Let's do another. How far are we into this video? Not long. 13 minutes. We got plenty of time. Let's see if anything's in here. We can focus more. We can play better. We can do better. Can we though? I don't know. I think next week I'll play a different game. I recently just finished up the game that was in my retro game backlog. So the game that got picked for it is a shoot 'em up, which I've been wanting to play for a long time, and I think it could be good for a video. I don't know how hard it's going to be though. It could be a really difficult game, which would, make playing and talking difficult. But obviously, playing this and talking at the same time is not very easy. So what do we have to lose, right? It can't get any worse. Okay. And we have Curse of Darkness, which is why the screen looks so dark, guys. And the old vanilla version of Isaac, that was a non-issue. It didn't do anything, but man, little Chub, he's bad. We're re-rolling. He's even worse. That's punching bag, enemies will go after him instead of you, which can be good, but it also makes the enemy behavior really erratic. Good God, come on. What got us on that last run, guys, is because I went so hard on that blood bank for those 6 cents we didn't use for anything, and then I never recovered any health. Or I was too busy talking to recover any health. Let's channel Sinvicta here. Let's do our due diligence and destroy these hearts. Or not these hearts, these fires with the hope of getting a heart. And we do have a soul heart on the ground. I saw that. That'll give us a charge on our key. Oh, yeah, buddy. Let's do that. Let's go back over here and re-roll our item. Maybe we'll get something good. I hope so. Give me a good item. Come on, guys. Yeah, that's an all stats up, plus health, plus a heal. We'll take that, buddy. We will take that all day. We have 7 cents. There could be a spirit heart in here, or a soul heart. There's not. But there is a card. And a good card. Those red cards can have like really beneficial effects. Like they can get you into a devil deal early. They can, you know, do various other things like that. Let's see what we have over here. I'll take this room. We could get something good in here. Man, that halo is already helping out a bunch. I can already feel that my shots are doing a lot more damage. I was about to say, I never get hit by envy. So if I get hit here, I'm going to, oh my God, I'm going to get hit. No, I'm not. I got out of it. I was like, if I get hit here, I'm going to get really embarrassed. Focus on the little guys. Focus on the ones that actually matter. There we go. Oh my God. I was so focused on getting him to run into the exploding barrels that I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. Still on the first floor. Let's grab this right quick. Right quick. There's a southernism for you there, guys. All right, let's go do this. If we can kill the little guy first, then we have a chance of getting a damage upgrade, which I would really prefer over the standard item you get for just dropping the big dude first. But it's so hard when you're getting like chased down. There we go. All right, so maybe we can finagle this. He's gonna come around this way. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm playing my best Isaac here. He's gonna come around here. Ah, all right, sorry, radio silence, here we go. Do it, get some damage on the guy, get some damage on him. Let's move around here. Come on, buddy, you can do it, you can do it. Here we go, here we go. There we go, we did it. We did something productive, finally. All right. There it is, Steven, that'll give us a damage upgrade. Which is nice. Let's go back and grab our soul heart that we had over here. And that'll give us a little bit of protection on the next floor. So hopefully we can get that devil deal that we need so drastically to be able to succeed in this game. You really need to like not take damage to do well in this game. Who would have thought you need to not take damage in a game to do well? Okay, all right, second floor. We have an arcade over there. I don't know that we want to mess with that yet. These large rooms, guys, I think they give you, do they give you double charges on your active item up in the top left? I think they do. That would be nice. We can find our item room pretty soon, then hopefully we can get a good reroll on it. And these like little spider sacks that are here, they very rarely like ever become a hindrance and drop a spider, but man, they sure do like eat up a lot of time, like having to take them down to get to the actual guys that are, I guess, laying them. I guess spiders they don't lay egg sacs. They lay eggs inside the sacs that they weave, but I don't know what this is. Apple of Sodom. Okay. That was some good movement. I'll applaud myself. Pat on the back for that one, Papa RNG. I call myself Papa RNG. That's kind of weird. But what can you do when you're as arrogant as I am? You got to refer to yourself in the third person. Which, I mean, that's fine. It's better referring to yourself in the second person. No, I guess that would be in the first person, right? Yeah. Referring to yourself in the first person. Third person would be like he. That'd be strange. He said this, he said that. And second person would be like, you said this. All right, let's grab this key. What do we got? Oh, Serpent's Kiss is good. I'm going to try to preserve our spirit heart, our soul heart, by not walking over those spikes. I'm going to use our one and only bomb. I think this thing, guys, it poisons enemies, and if they die while they're poisoned, I think it drops like black hearts, which are like supercharged soul hearts. So maybe this will give us a little bit of defense. It'll give us some health, which would be, oh, chef's kiss, fantastic. So we got in here. Well, I'll take that soul heart there. That's too good not to get. As much as I would like to save our money for, you know, another item, like an actual item, I can't pass up on it. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. This guy kind of, I'm just learning him. He'll do his little zip around the room. Here we go. When's he going to do it? This guy, this. No, not that. What is it? He's faking me out, guys. He'll start bouncing off the walls. There we go. And I've learned that you just basically don't move. Like if you try to dodge it, that's how they get you. You basically kind of stand still and wait for the bullets to come out before moving. Well, we'll definitely take this, and we'll definitely go check our devil deal. We've got a reroll, so the nail is really good. The nail is really good. Do we want to take the nail? I think we take the nail. I think we use the nail for the black heart. I think we re-roll both of these. Contract from below. And I guess you take Little Delirium. That was... I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, man, and I used our only key, too. Oh, we got to find a key. All right, we have to find a key to go down to the alternate path. Hopefully we can find one in here. Little Delirium, this little helper we have over here, he like cycles through various, I guess you call them familiars. All right, there could definitely be one in here. Let's see what we can do. More money, but no keys. Let's go check in here. More money, no keys. All right, guys, we gotta find our secret rooms. It's not there. Could it be on the right here? It could be right here. Let's check. I was lucky. Pills? I don't know. That doesn't do anything. What does this do? Telepills? Take me somewhere good? It took me back in here. Yay, deal more damage. Let's deal some more damage to ourselves. What is this going to do? 48-hour energy. That gives us a reroll on an item. We have 16 cents. We could go in here. I think we re-roll. That's not going to help us. I think we buy this and hope for a key. Yes! Yes! We have 10 cents. Where was that re-roll in here? Or that. There we go. That will allow us to re-roll this 10-cent item. That's champion belt. That gives us a damage up. We didn't get any money there. We need 5 more cents. Is there anywhere else we could get 5 cents? We could get 5 cents in the arcade, possibly. Let's go see if I can pull it off. Let's see if we can do it. Pay 1 cent to get in. Do you think this will hit both of them? Or none? We'll just try it like this and see. We'll err on the... Oh my God, no! I was like, I'm gonna err to the left a little bit so at least it'll hit the donation machine, and I like whiffed both of them. So we're not getting champion belt, but we can go down and take the alternate path, which is much needed. Okay, guys. I don't know what caused that. I don't know what's causing that. Is that trinket we have down in the bottom left? I don't know. Let's go down. So I'm really bad at the alternate path. How far are we into this? 24 minutes? That's okay. We can live with that. We have gotten a number of health upgrades, which is good. Or not health upgrades, but damage upgrades. That bottom one's a mimic. We won't hit that. These silver fires, we need to remember where they are. They're basically like right above the sacrifice room. Not the sacrifice room, the curse room. There's how we go get our first secret key piece to go access Mother, which is who we're trying to kill with this run. I don't know those guys. Those are like new enemies. I'm not sure I've seen those guys before. Couple keys at the most opportune moment. The wafer is a fantastic item. This will, later on in the game when we take double damage for everything, that'll cut it in half. So all damage we take is halved down to a minimum of half damage. So let's see what we got in here. Restock is really good, but I might just end up buying this Spirit Heart here. Egad, let's get out of here. Egad, God. When you're doing this, you say such stupid stuff. So we do have Serpent's Kiss. So far, it has not paid out, which is concerning. Does it not do that anymore? I hope it still does. Seems like imperative. It just giving a little bit of like poison damage is not not good. Let's see what we get over here. All right, this is the guy that always wrecks me. We do have this little trail here. So he gets to this point where he starts like bouncing up out of the ground and popping up, and he always gets me when that happens. And I haven't quite figured out like how to avoid it yet. Here he goes. 1, 2, 3. And the problem is he leaves little holes in the ground when he does it 5 times. Then he busts out of the wall 6 times, and here he comes. And he drops these little guys behind him. I'm trapped. There we go. There's got to be like a better path. This will give us some health, which we need, I guess. Or a health upgrade. Okay, what else we got going on? So we do need to go... do I want to get the Spirit Heart? I don't know. We do need to go and get the secret item to unlock Mother. Let's see here. So let's go in here first. There's not too much to help us out here. Bracano. This gives us some flies. Will that help? I don't know if that'll help. Probably not. It probably won't do too much. But the way we do is we hit one of these white fires that like turns us into the Lost. And then we can go in this. And we can redo the floor here. Maybe we'll get some resources. And if you guys are not familiar with Isaac, the way the Lost works is if you get hit 2 times in a room, you die. That's it. So all the health we've collected, all our health and upgrades and everything they're off the table in this alternate path we're doing right now. This alternate dimension with the hazy camera effect. And you can see up in the top left, we have this like cross. That's our Holy Mantle effect. And basically what that does is it negates the first damage you take in every room. All right, radio silence. Like I said, flying enemies give me some trouble. So this is the key piece. I'm gonna grab it. I am gonna continue to explore this floor. However, I don't think I'm gonna fight the boss. I do know that the boss will give me another item, but like I don't feel like confident in my ability to fight that guy and not take damage. It just like the last run we did on this channel, we got hit. Let's focus. The last run I did on this channel, I was doing pretty well, and I decided to fight that guy, and I really messed up and got killed there. We had a decent run going, so let's use this Justice card. This will give us some more items. And I think we're just gonna go back, guys. I don't trust myself against that boss for a second round. So here we go. Back to reality. Oops, there comes gravity. And I can try to bomb these for a Spirit Heart. Let's try it. There we go. We'll save our other bombs for possibly, something good. We do have to have 2 to get into the next phase of the alternate path. We have 14 cents. I think we bomb it here and hope we get some good money. We did. And let's buy this and this and this and this. Let's get restock. This means when I buy an item, it'll like restock it, of course. Here we go, we get that spirit heart. If we just had one more cent, we could get another one. I think we buy this, the 2 of diamonds. This doubles the amount of the amount of money I'm currently holding. So we'll hold on to this for a while. And we're doing okay. Do we leave any red hearts behind? There's one in here, a couple in here, great. So we could go to the alternate path here, but we're gonna go back this way and we're gonna do one more floor of the standard easy path before we go to the alternate path. We're at 30 minutes, we're okay. I'm sure I'll die soon. I'm trying to get these shorter. But what can you do when you just like die 2 times right off the bat? What's our damage? 6.7, that's not bad for where we are in the game, but we could stand to have more of a fire rate. Our fire rate's really low. And the reason we're getting doubles of these guys is because of our contract from below that we picked up earlier. That causes you to get double resource drops. It's a pretty good item. I mean, we were pretty resource hungry earlier, so it's really helping out now. I like this thing, the Apple of Sodom. This is the thing that's giving us spiders for the red hearts that we don't have. But if our health is full and we pick up a red heart, it gives us some spiders, which those give us a little bit bonus damage temporarily, but I don't know. I forget what this trinket over here does. Excuse me, I have to cough. I just realized like I should have gotten something to drink too before I came down and did this, because I'm like dehydrated from being sweaty from working outside. And then I'm gonna like talk nonstop for an hour. Great, smart thinking, RNG. So ill prepared for everything. Just like walking up the stairs to get the battery from the camera, I was like, oh God, guys. Ooh, golden bombs. This means we have like unlimited bombs for this floor, which is nice. If we can like maybe find some way to utilize those, like, I don't know, damaging these guys. Let's do that. What about damaging this guy? There we go. Here's our shop. More spirit hearts, and we do have restock. So if we can get some money, we can ball out of control. We can. Great. I'm just gonna drop a bomb in the center of the room. Maybe it'll get something. Of course it didn't, because my timing's impeccable. Great. I said flying enemies, guys. I've never gotten the hang of it. Never gotten the hang. After all these years of playing this game, the first time I ever played The Binding of Isaac was in Kanazawa, Japan. I think in 2013. Great. 2013. So I've been playing this game like for 10 years. And that was like the OG Flash version of the game. And I was playing on a laptop that was so garbage. It was like a work laptop. It had no computing power. Like, it used to lock up running Excel. So to try to like play any game on it was a big ask. But I think I played a ton while just like sitting around waiting for the people I was with to like get ready to go somewhere. Like, I felt like they were perpetually putting on makeup and like trying to get dressed and shower to go somewhere at all times. And I don't know how many like cool things I could have done in the time frame it took them to get ready. So there are also a couple guys I was there with that were just also like, I can't go anywhere because I'm in the middle of reading this book. I'm like, dude, we're in Japan. Put the book down. Like, what? Do you really need to read that historical, like, non-fiction book about the Third Reich at this exact moment? Like, we're on our way to an onsen, man. We're gonna get naked and like sit around in a Japanese hot spring. And you wanna read about the Third Reich in Japan or members of the Axis powers. I don't know how they felt about that. Fruitcake. Let's re-roll it. What is the name of this thing? It gives us like spiders when we shoot stuff. I don't really know the mechanics of how it works. We're lucky that I remembered that much, guys. So we kill enemies, it gives us spiders, possibly. Still no drops from that Serpent's Kiss, which is not real happy about that. Not real happy about that at all. Okay. Where's our item room? Back here. We can't get over to that. Let's go in here. We still have a 72.5% devil deal. Let's go ahead and blow our 2 of diamonds. That gave us 14 cents. We'll just charge up here. All right, here's our chance for another devil deal. It's been a while. We won't run into the spikes. We have 2 bombs, which is what we need to be able to go down to the mines, which is what we have to do to get the other half of the key piece that we need to access Mother. Not Mom, Mother. Mother, there we go, look at that. It dropped them. It dropped the stupid devil hearts or demon hearts that I was talking about. We actually did it. This will give us a couple keys, but let's see what's in this devil deal first. What do we have here? Judgment. I don't even know what that thing is. What are you? Too spooky for me. I guess I've gotten that before. I don't even know what it does. We're just going to take this and latchkey. That'll give us a luck up. That might increase our ability to, our chances of, oh yeah, we still have gold hearts. That might increase our chances of having those black hearts drop. Because maybe it perks off of luck. I don't know. I'm just going to go on down. This video's running long already. See what we can do. Anyway, guys, the mines give me like fits. So let's see what we can do. I'm trying to think of how to do this. I haven't done this in a while. It's been like probably a month since I've attempted to. Sorry about that, Isaac. I don't know if you guys saw that cutscene. Everybody's worst nightmare. There are these yellow switches you can see over here on the ground. We have to hit a number of those, and that will unlock a path where we can, where we can, I guess, go and access this. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's almost like a puzzle level to get the other key piece. We have to do a heist. That's what it is. We basically have to do a heist. Which, you know, sweet. And I've gotten pretty good at it. But it, like I said, it has been a little while. So it's been a minute. I forget what these guys do. They shoot bombs at me. Oh, the bombs come alive and chase me. Fantastic. Everybody else's other worst fear. You keep saying worst fear? Worse fear. Man. All right, here we go. What's in our shop? More soul hearts. I'm not upset about that. And then this king baby over here. He's pretty meh. I don't think he does anything. We do have a lot of keys. And we are where we need to be. Let's go over here and open this chest. Maybe we'll get something good. Stable, that's a damage up. That's a damage up, guys. We'll take that. I see our little delirium over there is trying to act like little Brimstone with his brimstone shots. He's trying, guys. He's just not doing much. He's trying. Well, here's one that I always miss. 1 bomb for 2 bombs and a key. There's so much value there, you can't not do it, right? So, and I almost missed it. Where's that other key at? It says there's one in here. I don't see it. Oh, I picked it up. It just hasn't refreshed it on the map. Here we go. Big room or small room? Let's do small room because we're cowards. These guys are, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do like that, but I don't know if it'll be straight or at an angle. I don't know how to determine what it's gonna do. So this is the room where we sneak into our heist. But we still have to we still have to find a couple of yellow switches, I think. There's one more somewhere. Where will it be? What do you do? I don't remember what they do at all. There's our parasitoid tears over there making us some spiders to help out. We're doing okay. We're doing all right, guys. After we finish this floor, I'll answer another question. Another viewer question. Like I said, guys, if you're just jumping into the middle of this, or if you're still awake, I know a lot of people fall asleep to my videos. I sure fall asleep to a lot of videos. That's a good segue to our next question, which I already know it is because I took a screenshot of it to put on my phone. I was going to print them out, and then the thought of like having to look up old YouTube comments and then like print it out on my wife's office printer and then like go up there while she's working and be like, I'm printing off YouTube comments. And I can feel her eye roll from like, her eyes roll from down here. So I just screenshotted them on my phone. We were just reading them right off the phone. I did get a new phone. I got a Galaxy S23, and everybody's like, oh, it feels so much faster than my old phone. Like, I can't tell the difference. I had a Galaxy S10 before, but really all I do on my phone is like watch YouTube and check the stock market, and basically that's it. Text people, make phone calls, send telegraphs. The rosary down there will give us a bunch of spirit hearts, I think. So let's do that. It did give us a few. There we go. Did we ever find that switch? We're still looking for the one switch. Where is it? We could do something there. Okay. I played this room right. There was about a 75% chance I was going to make a mistake on this room, and I actually did it right. I can't believe it. There's still something in here? No. We got it all. Well, we got hit on that one, though. I like these little spiders with the shells on them. I think they're kind of cute looking. These guys, though, I'm not a fan of these guys. I haven't quite parsed out how they move yet. All right, there we go. That's Samson's ponytail, Samson's hair, Samson's lock. Does something like when we get hit, we deal more damage, but I don't really know how it perks. We're not doing much with our Apple of Eden. So let's go do the heist. Let's go do the heist. We're gonna go up here. We'll do it before we do the boss fight. We're tempting fate by doing that, but let's do it anyway. Here we go. Heist time, guys. Man, look at my hair. Could it look any worse? It's like itchy on my forehead. So what this does is it resets us back to our base stats, but we don't really need to like fight anything. So we're going through all these empty rooms right now, and at the end of them, we're gonna encounter a horrible beast. We're gonna encounter the local tax assessor, and we're going to find out that our property taxes went up by 40%. No, we're gonna steal the other knife piece and then have to like escape with her trying to chase us down. Now, the first time I did it, it like gave me panic attacks, but I realized that they always pretty much leave you room to dodge, and you'll see what I mean. There's the other knife piece. We will like shoot these little fires here. Maybe we'll get something, but probably not. So here she comes. Oh, your house went up by 40%. You've got to pay $1,700 more a quarter on your property taxes. Just kidding. Here we go. So basically what you do is you just kind of like wait for it to charge up, and then you just dodge at the last second. Great. Nice. Like even when she gets like right up in your face, you can just move out of the way. There's always room to dodge as long as there's one space. Even though she's huge, I think really only like the very center mass of her counts. It's probably like a single, well, we got hit there. It's probably like a single square's worth of space. Where are we going? We're going down. Let's throw it that way. Whoop. And so you have to do these like little puzzles. You have to throw bombs and whatnot. We're just gonna shoot these right here. See, even that, like, it looked like I was wedged in there, but I wasn't. There was plenty of room to go. These big rooms, though, they can kind of give you a little bit of a fit, especially when there are these, like, timing puzzles, because they can directly interfere with your ability to like get around the corner. There we go. Shoot this, and here she goes. We'll wait, we'll go this way. Here we go. There's plenty of time, there's no rush. I know it feels like a heist and you got to escape, but well, we got hit there, that's okay. We'll wait on this, we'll be safe. There we go. There she goes, here she comes. Last hurrah, we made it out. We took about 3 soul hearts worth of damage there. I'm not real happy about that, but man, let me tell you, it could have been a lot worse. There were runs I had that were like magnificent, and I just straight up blew it. Like, straight up blew it on those. Just, ooh, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. All right, reviewer question. Let's see who we have here. Pull it back up on my phone. Retro Lover asks, do you miss Northern Lion playing Isaac? Yes, I do. I have watched like hundreds, if not thousands of hours of Northern Lion playing Isaac, and I mentioned earlier, like a lot of people probably fall asleep watching my long videos. I used to fall asleep like every night watching Northern Lion play Binding of Isaac. It was just me and my little girl. There are a lot of nights that like Northern Lion lulled us to sleep with his like really just his commentary on the game. So I do miss it a lot. I understand though that Repentance like really kind of ruined the game for him. He didn't like the increase in difficulty. It really kind of like ruined all the fun, and I get it. Like, it's a lot harder, but they've since patched it, and there are other Isaac streamers out there that have kind of like, you know, picked up the slack from Northern Lion going away. You know, Sinvicta's fantastic. He's a great like Isaac player. He mainly talks about Isaac while he's playing, and he's all about being good at the game, and he is good at the game. Like, don't get me wrong, but I do miss like the daily commentary from Northern Lion, like talking about going to the grocery store or whatever he was doing. This boss is weird. You don't really fight the boss directly as much as you do like a little mini enemy kind of like boss rush, and you have to kill like 6 waves of it. Where are the other enemies? Oh my lord, it's that one little dip right up there. There he is. There we go. We got a devil deal. We're gonna take this health, man. We're gonna take all the health we can get. Where's the devil deal? There it is. Give me something good. Guppy's Eye and Guppy's Hairball. That's 2 Guppy items. But it's a little late to try to go for the Guppy transformation. I'm gonna, against my better judgment, I'm gonna re-roll these. Sin Robes, we will take. We'll let Multi-Dimensional Baby just live his life over there. Then what do? Do I go down here? I can't remember. I do go down here, right? I'm still on the alternate path. I have to go this way. This will hurt me. But we have, yeah, here we go. This is it. We're going down to the Mausoleum. What is this called? I can't remember what the name of this floor is. The Gehenna. This is the harder version of whatever I was trying to remember. And this also like wrecks me here. These guys are gonna zip all around. I'll get hit 15 times like I always do. Well, that wasn't too bad. Maybe I'm learning. Maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I mean, I know I am. Eventually I'll do like a run where I'm not just doing alternate path stuff, and I'll play like the standard game where I can like actually do something. I know what I'm doing. I know like the enemy patterns. Down here I'm like at a total loss. I have no idea what's going on. Like, these enemies, like those guys in the robes, I think they teleport around, and like I had no idea you would do that. I had no idea. Here's your chance in the comments, guys, to ask me if I think I'll ever get better at this game. I hope I will, man. I hope I'll get better at this game. There we go. Tonsil. Ugh, gross. We'll stick with this. We'll stick with that. We'll stick with the less gross item. Especially when I don't even know what it does. Didn't know that was coming. I mean, I said that, like, I saw it in the other room. There's no way I could have predicted it because I don't have the skills to do that. All right, this is a puzzle. I go to the heart. Good Lord, you kidding me? Or not the heart, the moon. Now I have to go to the pentagram, and we go there, boom. God, there's just enough time to do that. We go over here and hit that. And it worked. We did it. Sort of. We're dying, but these guys right here give me fits more than more than anything else in the game. These guys right here, I have no idea how to handle them. They just I feel like they just hit me from across the street faster than I can do anything. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Like I said, put your questions in the comments and I'll answer them next time. And I think next time we're going to play a different game. We'll do a shmup. It might be kind of fun. I'm better at shmups than I am at Isaac. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. This will be on Wednesday. The game collecting video will come out on Saturday. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks again.